There's a curious case in the gaming industry where there's a lot of games coming out or seemingly coming out that is actually skipping Xbox. The Xbox Microsoft brand, Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, the Xbox platform, you guys know it. When it comes to lately or for the past while, things have been getting delayed on Xbox. You saw what happens to Baldur's Gate 3. We saw recently with Black Myth Wukong a couple weeks back or maybe a month back that is getting delayed on the console version of Xbox for certain issues. Do we know if it's real issues or is there something going on in the back end? But at this point, you guys got to be honest with yourself. Is it the Xbox brand specifically, or are there some back deals going on? We're going to go through a little bit of this topic and we'll see if we can get to the bottom of this, because this is not right. If you have every platform, good. At this point in time, if you want to play your games, it's best to have all the platforms. In Xbox case, you get PC or Xbox. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. So let's get into it. Honestly, people, you guys got to know something is afoot at this point. Was Microsoft actually doing these acquisitions on purpose so things like this wouldn't happen? Or do we know there's something going on in the background? Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the critically acclaimed fighting game history game. This game came out on the Dreamcast. It's been ported over to multiple platforms. The last time it was on, it was out. This is freaking brand. This thing was in free MVC to hell. You know what I'm saying? And we finally got it back. And upon that initial release of that trailer, you see in the bottom of the screen, PS4, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Steam. And you know what you didn't see? You didn't see Xbox. People, don't you think that's kind of weird? Don't you think that's kind of iffy? Hey man, it is what it is. I got mine for the PS4 over there and we gonna cook. I'm probably gonna get it for Steam too and we gonna cook. And I'm probably gonna get it for Nintendo Switch because you know why? You get to beat up some of the noobs. It is what it is. It's gonna be like Christmas all day again. It's gonna be like playing this game back in the arcade. It is what it is. It's a glorious time to be a Marvel vs. Capcom fan, and this is what we wanted. This right here is the ooh, you guys just don't know. But this Xbox thing, if you guys can see on the screen here, there's a lot of games skipping Microsoft Xbox platform. First game is Fear Effect. This is one of the games. I'm not really a Fear fan, never was, but this one kind of is like, hey, another game that's supposedly come out and it's not coming to Xbox platform. What gives? Like, man, dude, like, come on now, people. That's annoying. Like, for real, for you Xbox guys, I would genuinely be pissed off. I would genuinely be angry, legit. Like, you can't justify that. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 skipping Xbox is a freaking blow. It's a real big gut punch, man, because people have been wanting to play this game from the original Xbox. They have been, me included, because I'm primarily an Xbox player, but I have my other systems over there because I play my PlayStation for only exclusives. I don't play no multiplayer on there. The same with my Nintendo Switch, but I play like Smash and ARMS back in the day, but only exclusives for those platforms. I mainly play on my Xbox. That's fine with me, but it is what it is, people. If I gotta go to another platform to get my fucking game, you damn right I'm doing it. It's Marvel vs. Capcom, baby. You know what it is. You got Tomba 2. Hey man, I never played Tomba back in the day, but I know it's good. Well, it has that PS1 feel, which I like to have. I love the PlayStation 1 feel. Double Shake, I don't know what that is, but it's not coming to Xbox. Monos 2, don't know what that is. It ain't coming to Xbox. Snow Bros, everything but Xbox. And this is the one that got me though. This is the one that's kind of like, hey, this should throw a wrench in people's plans. Like, this one is kind of off-putting. It's kind of weird. If you guys see here, it's called Fighting Force. Fighting Force was a game that was on PlayStation 1, I believe, because I played the demo back in the day. I never owned the game, or if we had it, we rented it for briefly and we had to return it back down the street from Hollywood Video. But I remember this game. But the publisher of this game is what gets people. This is weird. It's, you guys can't see, well, you can probably see briefly of it, Square Enix. This is Square Enix. And this got me thinking, does Microsoft, I thought they had a new partnership. Does Microsoft know about this? Do they know about this, or don't they care? it's kind of iffy. Recently had a statement of Microsoft coming out saying, we can't talk about what deals come behind for other publishers and platforms, or something of that kin. And you know what that means? Ultimately, this right here means, hey, Sony has some back deals in the pipeline for these games to come to their platform first and other platforms later, or not at all. There's a stigma against Xbox and Microsoft, and you guys know it, and you guys say it's an Xbox tax, but there's a wrench in that plan. I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit at this point. And listen, I have other systems for a reason, because I like games. However, quit lying to us. Is it the Series S? For Marvel's sake, it may be the Series S, but I'm pretty sure it's like the framework. I read something, I don't remember who said it. It was like the MT framework or something like that they can't backwards compatibility these super old games. In certain instances that doesn't work for it. I don't know, I can't verify that. I don't know anything about the framework. But the thing that got me was Black Myth Wukong. There is nothing in that game that shows it won't be able to run on the Series X and Series S. Nothing. It will, but it's delayed. Does it take time to develop for it? You don't know. And these other games skipping Xbox, hey, that's kind of weird too. I gotta be honest with you. And the only reason I'm saying that is this. We've seen Hellblade 2 run on the Xbox Series S. We've seen it. And that's a graphic fidelity game. Even though it's not that big of a game, it's more graphically intensive than whatever's coming out for these other systems. We know it can work for the console. So what's really going on here? I'm pretty sure it's probably back market deals for some of these games. The other ones, they just don't want to develop for because they don't see no value. I can understand that, but just don't lie to us about it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't lie about it. You can smell bullshit a mile away. You know what I'm saying? You really can. This begs a question. If you're an Xbox player, why would you subjugate yourself to this mistreatment and to losing all these games? This generation has been up and down. This generation has pretty much been trash. To be honest with you, it's been trash for the PlayStation. It's been trash for the Xbox. Xbox games take too long. Sony games is dried up at this point. It takes a long time for the shit to drop too. To be honest with you, Sony's been hitting their stuff. You guys see this. Quit being a fanboy on each side and tell it like it is. Xbox players, why don't you switch to PC? Come on now, you got Steam, you can get all this stuff out. You can avoid all these deals. We know Sony on the back end, they've been exposed. Sony even got exposed during the FTC trial of these timed exclusives. Keep it on our platform first to ensure their survival. They literally told you this. They literally told you this. We value the console, get games time exclusive to the console, no Xbox version till way later along the road. We're trying to get that double shit of money. Sell on PlayStation, get a Game Pass deal and put it on Game Pass. You get double the amount of money. Because at that point, no one's buying the game anymore. You know what it is. But it's the day and date stuff that people want on Xbox, and no one else wants that shit because they say, hey, we don't get our money like that. That's all it is. You gotta be 100%, man. You can't be a fanboy and say, hey, it's just our platform. We know. They just don't want to do the work. For real. They just don't want to do the work. It is what it is. Me, on the other hand, if you know this is happening, get the other platform. I got the other platform for this fucking very reason. Well, not really. I got the platform, like, the reason I got a PS5, because I want to play God of War Ragnarok. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I got a PlayStation 4 in general, because I didn't have a PS3. I got a PS4 because I wanted to play Spider-Man. I wanted to play Spider-Man. Then God of War. God of War is what, you know what? Damn it, I want to play God of War. God of War 2018, one of my favorite games of all time. Anything else, bonus. Where I got Returnal over there. Miles Morales, Godfall, other games on my freaking PS5. Last of Us 2. Say what you want about the game. Gameplay is awesome. Story, not so much. But there are certain things that's the catalyst. You guys got to see where it's at right now. You guys got to see the bullshit now. Now you know something's up with that. Xbox people, listen to me. Some bullshit is afoot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't no grifter. I'm not no grifter. I will tell you like it is because, come on now. repercussions, no controversy. I tend to like it is on all sides. Nintendo has shitty online, but they have good IP. Xbox has a lot of games, but are they quality? Pipeline is coming up, but shit's skipping their console. PlayStation, you're not willing to make the shit people want and you have the same kind of game. Your time exclusive deals is hurting everybody. Well, I want to say it's hurting everybody. It's hurting Xbox mainly because that's your competition at this point. You're not transparent with certain things. I could go on a long line of lists with each company. I really can. But this stuff is iffy with Microsoft at this point. I don't blame the Series S for a lot of things. It's probably just hard to develop for. I'll delve into it with another video. But you guys got to ask yourselves at this point, do you support this platform? Do you truly? Do you like Game Pass? Do you like the console? You got to decide at this point, because going into the future, you probably will be seeing more games skip Xbox. This is just the first slate, and we don't know if this is time deal exclusive with PlayStation and Nintendo with these developers. You don't know that. But Black Myth Wukong thing, this recent interview, that right there, red flag. Sony's still doing that shit. It ain't illegal. It's just business. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, that's just what it is. You have to judge this thing on a platform and game basis. Ultimately, you get stuff on Steam, you get everything. Xbox, boom. But this, well, if this Xbox Steam rumor is true, hey, we can avoid all this stuff in general. You can. That's all I gotta say, people. This is gonna come off a bit rantish and arrogant, but it needs to be said. You Xbox guys need to speak up. Hold your company accountable. Same with Sony, same with Nintendo. It is what it is, man. I'm out.